Hey everybody, and welcome to today's lesson, and this lesson is on probability. Probability might seem more like a math term, and it really is, but we use probability quite a bit in life science. The definition of probability is the chance that something will happen. In life science, we take a look at offspring of parents and how certain traits get passed down from one parent to another, and sometimes what's the probability of having some of those traits. So before we begin with the probability, I'd like to begin with an activity that's one of my favorites. It's called Sturgis Downs. Sturgis Downs is my horse racing track that I have, and I have a stable of 11 horses. Let me show you them right now. Here they are. Each horse has a number and a name. You can see number 2 is conceited, just full of himself. We've got number 3, the buff surfer type Hollywood. Number 4 is Big Head, and I wonder why. Oh, number 5, I'm sorry that his head got cut off in the picture, but his eyes are pretty bulgy. Number 6 is the oh so precious down there. Number 7, the old beat up gray mare. Number 8 is Saddle Sore. Number 9, Who Done It? Number 10, the fast and always speedy. Number 11, the mighty Clydesdale. And finally, number 12, Princess. So take a look at those horses. They each have a number next to them. You have a PDF that was in your folder that I want you to send to Notability. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and pause and do that. That PDF has the same horses with their numbers. I'm going to do a simulation on my smartboard, and I'm going to roll those dice that you see above. Each horse has a number, so when the number comes up, that horse moves forward. Okay, here we go with our horse race. Let's see who is going to win this race. Play along with me, mark the X's down. First one who gets to green is the big winner. All right, here we go. First roll. We have an 8, Saddle Sore, out to the lead. Next, we have a 3, Hollywood, in the game. And 11, the mighty Clydesdale. 3 again, Hollywood, flexing those muscles. Number 7, Saddle Sore. Old Gray Mare. 6, Precious. 8, Saddle Sore, ties it up with Hollywood. We've got a race. Number 7, Old Gray Mare, 3-way tie. Another 7, Old Gray Mare takes the lead. Oh, conceited jumps in. Number 4, Big Head. Number 4, Big Head, 2 in a row, coming out strong. Next, we've got a 6. That is our Precious. Big tie for second place there. 4, Big Head, ties it up with Old Gray Mare. Saddle Sore, 3-way tie for first place. 7, Old Gray Mare, will not be denied. Number 11, Mighty Clydesdale. 7, Old Gray Mare, out in front by 2. Precious doesn't want to let that happen. Old Gray Mare says, too bad for you. 11, Clydesdale. We've got some that haven't even left the gate. Come on, Princess. Speedy, Who Done It? Crazy Eyes? There's Crazy Eyes. Welcome to the party, pal. 8, Saddle Sore, making it a race. Number 11, Clydesdale, doing well. Must be that muscular frame. 4, big head. 2, conceded. 4, big head. Uh-oh. Coming from behind. Precious. Oh, 10. Oh, Speedy. There. Welcome to the show, buddy. Number 5, Crazy Eyes. Saddle Sore. 1 behind Old Gray Mare. Tied up with Big Head. Who done it? Finally gasses into the first spot. 6, Precious. 3-way tie for second. Old Gray Mare still out in front. Precious ties it up. First one to green wins. Old Gray Mare says, not so fast, young buck. Number 11, Clydesdale. Gonna make it a race. 10, Speedy. Not according to his results. 7, Old Gray Mare. We've got a winner. If you picked Old Gray Mare, good job for you. So let's see what the math says should have happened, or if we could have increased our odds of choosing the right horse. Now that our chart's filled out there, you can see the number of opportunities for you to roll a 2, a 3, all the way through 12. So how many opportunities, what is the likelihood, the probability that you can roll a 2? Well, you can only do it one way. For a 3, you can only do it 2 ways. And you can see for a 4, there are 3 ways. 4 ways for a 5, 5 ways for a 6, 6 ways for a 7, and then we start going back down. There's only 5 ways for an 8, 4 for a 9, 3 for a 10, 2 for an 11, 1 for a 12, for a total of 36. Now what we want to do is take a look at what are the percentages of getting a 2. If I roll a 2, I have a 1 out of 36 chance, which equals a 2.77% chance, which is the same as a 12. All right, let's look at those percentages. To roll a 2 or a 12, you had a 2.77% chance to roll those 2 numbers. So those 2 horses are highly unlikely to win this game. But if you look at horse number 7, the one that did win, the math says that 16.66% of the time that horse should win. Now let me introduce you to our horses again. I purposely did this. I made our winner here, Old Gray Mare. Old Gray Mare, kind of a beat up, broken down horse. And I made some of our other ones, like our Hollywood and our Princess that people might want to pick because she's cute, even Speedy at number 10. I made them a little higher numbers, so maybe kind of tricking you into picking one of those horses just based on looks. As the math says, these horses like number 2 and 12, these ones are highly unlikely to win. Not impossible. We don't want to use impossible for those 2 horses. The ones in the center, your 7, your number 8 Saddle Sore, your 6, where's Precious at? Those are your more likely to win. It's not guaranteed. All right, so we're going to go back and we're going to play this game again. All right, so the question is going to be, what did you learn? Did you take that knowledge about probability? And I need you to pick a new horse. Erase your screens. You're going to pick a new horse, and I want to see what you learned. Are you going to pick number 7, which mathematically says it's always going to win? Or are you going to go for maybe a dark horse? I have seen 3 and 4 win before. I have seen 10 and 11 win before. So you never know. But to review, most likely, not as likely, or highly unlikely. So, okay, you should be erased right now. Let's go through, let's play one more time and see if your horse wins. Right off the bat, we go with Hollywood. And Speedy gets in there real fast. Now look at this right now. We've got 3 data points. 3 data points right now. Is that looking like the math that we talked about? This is why we collect as much data as possible. Just picking 2 or 3 little data points doesn't give you a good enough sample. So we need more of a sample. Let's keep going. We got an 8. Saddle sores out there. 8. Saddle sore again. 9. Who done it? 2. Conceded. 8. Now let's stop. Does this look a little bit better than our data before? We're getting some of them more likely out to the lead, less likely, highly unlikely out on the side. But we still need more data. Big head. Crazy eyes. Old gray mare, the one that should win. According to math, should win. Now, is the math always right? Don't tell Mr. Triola and Mrs. Lindenberger that it is. We're just collecting data. We'll see in the end if Old Gray Mare wins. All right, conceded. Highly unlikely, but in second place right now. Big head. Clydesdale. Remember last time, Clydesdale had 5 data points. Finally, Princess gets in there. Oh, good old Saddle Sore out to a big lead. Precious. Precious again. 2 in a row. Crazy eyes. Princess. All right. 8. Oh my. Saddle Sores out to a big lead. Hollywood. Hollywood again. We've seen a couple times where they've doubled up like that. All right. Precious. 8. Uh-oh. Saddle Sores way out there. Big head. Okay, Old Gray Mare, number 7. Crazy eyes. Everyone's part of this party right now. Last game, not everyone made it out of the gate. 8. Uh-oh. One more. One more and Saddle Sore wins. 9. Who done it? There we go. Old Gray Mare. And that ends our game.